is Valley News Live at 4.
We begin with newly released video of a South Fargo crash that dispels the many rumors that have saturated both on social media and our whistleblower hotline this week. That crash happened Sunday night at the intersection of 52nd Avenue South and Timber Parkway. An SUV smashed into the back of a stopped BMW and rolled. The driver of that SUV, 18-year-old David LaFrance, was cited for failure to control the vehicle. But many of you reached out to us this week saying police had it all wrong, claiming the driver of the BMW who caused the crash is identified as police as 19-year-old Dylan Mahoney, the son of City of Fargo Mayor Dr. Tim Mahoney. Many were falsely claiming on social media that the City of Fargo and Fargo police were covering it all up. Fargo police say this video is squashing all of those allegations. There was only one minor injury to the passenger in the BMW. Crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley has much more on this story tonight on Valley News Live at 5. New at 4, a man has died after an accident with a mower in Wadena County. The sheriff's office says 84-year-old Russell Shimp of Staples was found outside in a mowed field. It's believed he was working on a disabled lawnmower when the mower backed up and pinned him to the ground. Deputies say it isn't clear how long Russell had been there before he was found. Also new at 4, an Indiana woman has been arrested after getting pulled over by the North Dakota Highway Patrol, then taking off and crashing through a barbed wire fence. A trooper stopped 26-year-old Kirsten Murphy on I-29 northeast of Manville just after 11 this morning. When he asked her to get out of the vehicle, she put it in drive and sped off. She got off the interstate at the Manville exit and drove off the road through a fence. The crash report says barbed wire from the fence punctured her tire and caused it to go flat. She was eventually taken into custody and arrested on multiple charges, including extradition warrants from Florida. Community members are rallying around a 10-year-old Crookston girl who was hit by a semi earlier this week. Family tells us Kaylee Acevedo has a long road ahead of her. She's undergone multiple surgeries since the accident on Monday, but they say she remains a strong fighter. A motorcycle ride benefit is scheduled for next weekend on October 16th. The money raised will go to Kaylee's medical bills. A poster for the benefit says the ride will begin at 11 o'clock in the Walmart parking lot. That ride will go through the cities of Fertile and Gently before ending with a cookout at Highland Park in Crookston. If you don't have a motorcycle, any type of vehicle is welcome to ride for $20. Hutch joins us now with a first look at your forecast. Hutch?
Stacy, thanks so much. We do have wind, and it's again very warm across the valley with temperatures well above average, but we have some updated information for you regarding our changes that are coming, and they begin tomorrow. We've added Saturday now to the first alert weather days, 2 in a row. Friday and Saturday both bring a small risk of some severe weather as we go through the weekend. Both will bring change. Now on Friday, a few areas, they'll be isolated in nature. We'll have a chance at seeing some strong to severe storms from noon until the nighttime hours. Can't rule out any of the severe weather risks, but that risk is low. Friday is a first alert weather day because it brings the big change. Saturday, more widespread showers and storms, and again, only a few of them have that potential for being severe. We'll bring you much more on that. Right now, it's breezy out there. Gusts to 25, 30 miles per hour. The hot spot, Grand Forks, North Dakota. How about 79 in Hallock, 78 Jamestown. All in all, fairly uniform temperatures with the coolest air in Lakes Country. Clouds out to the east, clouds and a few showers showing off to the west. There is a chance for our western counties to see 1 or 2 rumbles of thunder or showers this evening, but they'll be isolated in nature. We slip back into the 60s, cloudy and breezy. And I'll have hour-by-hour details with the track and timing of our thunder for both Friday and Saturday coming up in a moment.
It sure is nice out there right now.
Enjoy it while we can.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
Police say a shootout between 2 cars on the streets of downtown Minneapolis ended in a crash that killed an innocent woman. Police received calls just after 11 p.m. about multiple gunshots and 2 cars driving side by side down Nicollet Avenue, shooting at each other. With multiple men in each car, the 2 cars crashed near Target Field, and one of them hit a woman riding a scooter on the sidewalk, killing her. 4 men involved in the shootout were hospitalized with serious injuries. Police are asking anyone with information to come forward. A man is facing several charges after police say he stole a car and crashed it while high on drugs. That happened on Monday just north of Wadena. James Howard was arrested for theft of a vehicle, criminal damage to property, and DUI. Police say he kept changing his story on whether children were in the car. This prompted multiple agencies to bring in canine units and drones to search the area. Eventually, police learned there was no child and the car was reported stolen out of Wadena. Two people are hurt after running into a black bear with their car. The Minnesota State Patrol says the crash happened last night around 10 on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. An SUV driver and her passenger were hurt when their car hit the bear that was standing on the highway. Their injuries are not serious. There's no indication on the crash report about what happened to the bear. Fargo police are investigating a burglary at DUFFYS Tavern on 12th Street South. The glass door on the front is shattered. Police took the report today. The damage is believed to have been done overnight. Police say no arrests have been made. Sanford Health is now offering the third COVID-19 shot and booster shots, and there's a difference between which one you should receive. The third shot is for those that are immunocompromised, including having cancer, untreated HIV, or even a transplant. This group doesn't always build the appropriate levels of protection after receiving 2 doses. It must be administered at least 28 days after the completion of the vaccine series with either Pfizer or Moderna. Now, the booster shot is administered 6 months after completing the Pfizer series. This is for people 65 and older and people 18 and older who live in long-term care settings, have an underlying medical condition, or work in high-risk settings like healthcare or teachers or frontline workers.
It's best to just continue to boost your immunity as, we continue to battle through the COVID.
You can get your COVID-19 booster and flu shot at the Sanford Southpointe Clinic in Fargo this weekend. Their clinic runs from 9 a.m. to noon. You can make an appointment on Sanford MyChart or by calling the number there on your screen. Meanwhile, Sanford says 3,000 out of their 30,000 employees have been granted an exemption from their COVID-19 vaccine mandate. The exemptions are granted for those with religious or medical reasons. Officials said in Fargo, 91% of Sanford employees are vaccinated. Company-wide, the 3,000 staff members who are exempt will undergo weekly testing. The White House rolled out new information on requirements helping to get more Americans vaccinated. Around 78% of adults in the U.S. have at least gotten their first dose, while officials could soon review whether Pfizer's vaccine is suitable for children. Skylar Henry reports from the White House.
President Biden doubted the effectiveness of COVID-19 vaccine requirements while touring a Chicago area construction site that's implementing steps to get more employees vaccinated.
You're helping us beat back COVID-19.
His trip comes as the White House says the requirements are driving up vaccination rates in the nation's workforce, helping up to 5 million Americans get back to work, and that mandates have support from many businesses, unions, and a majority of the public.
We've made real progress across the board. More than 185 million Americans are now fully vaccinated, more than 75% of eligible Americans.
As White House officials work to get more Americans to roll up their sleeves and get vaccinated, Pfizer is asking the FDA for emergency use authorization for its vaccine for children ages 5 through 11. 8-year-old Sebastian Prybal took part in Pfizer's clinical trial.
It makes me very happy that I'm helping other kids get the vaccine.
Studies show the heavy toll the pandemic is taking on children. They currently make up more than a quarter of new COVID cases. And new research finds more than 140,000 children have lost a caregiver to COVID-19.
Look, I know the vaccination requirements are tough medicine. Unpopular with some, politics for others. But they're life-saving. They're game-changing for our country.
The FDA is promising quick action on Pfizer's vaccine for children, saying a panel will meet later this month to debate the evidence. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
The children's vaccine is a lower dose version. Pfizer says its study found no serious side effects. The arts community is rallying around a local theater arts teacher battling cancer. Rebecca Sari teaches at Davies High School and Discovery Middle School and is a theater director who's directed hundreds of productions for students in the area. Her cancer battle started in July, and through it all, her supporters say she continues to inspire and do what's best for her students.
And she's just remarkable with her talent, her passion for her kids and her students, and really her determination to beat this thing.
A cabaret show and silent auction will begin at 7:30 tomorrow night at the Davies High School Theater. A thrift sale event is scheduled for Saturday from 9 to 2 at the Davies High School Commons. There's a new cruise line ready to set sail. We'll tell you the unique perks they're offering still to come.
And it won't be long before we see this warm weather and all of those nice temperatures float away. Today, the only thing that had to worry about blowing away were small dogs. Small dog alert today. But Rain, thunder, and even a few severe storms are possible in your forecast. First alert weather days Friday and Saturday. Details next. Wonder if it'll be rough.